So I got in the car and everybody was like, yeah, it's bullshit. We went to the auto. You should have seen the first Hellcat that was gapped. I took I just started to research stuff online on YouTube and all of that. And the first thing I started was with cold air intake. Bought the cold air intake and I got the SCT device and I got a tune. The tune I got is from Lund, which I learned Lund means penis. Anyway, one of the guys online, he's texting me. He's like, "Hey man, what tune did you get?" It's a Lund tune. He's like, "You know that Lund stands for?" I'm like, "Well, now I do, man." I got the tune. I had no idea how to load the tune onto the car. I had to do everything from scratch. It was the first time to do any of this. So anyway, I removing the intake is very easy. Done. I did after that the SCT device. Now the SCT device kept giving me an error. I couldn't load the tune, so I had to contact them there. I had to fix it. Anyway, we fixed it after this 3 days. I didn't 3 nights. I didn't sleep doing this. Yeah, that's how dedicated I was. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. Anyway, I got to understand how it works. I just connected the SCT to the car. I got the Lund. I did the data logging. I didn't even know how to do the data logging. It's like just rev your car up to a certain RPM, wide open throttle, all that stuff. It was very new to me. I didn't know anything about that. And I was more into the bikes and stuff, and it's limited in that kind. Anyway, so I got the cold air intake. I got the tune. I was like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I went to the Auto Drome. I started to get a little bit faster, but not fast enough. And there were a few Mustangs there, 2016s that were like fully modified, naturally aspirated. And he's like, they were still gapping me. All right. So I was like, nope. I went back. I got the headers, ordered the headers. I ordered a full exhaust Corsa Extreme Catbacks 3-inch. Like, I don't know why, but I just wanted to go full balls out. So I got those installed, got the headers. The headers I had to get them installed twice because the first time I got them, these guys didn't install them correctly. And also I found bolts the second day just loose under the car. So anyway, I got them reinstalled in a place called in Ajman, HSI. They're specialized in Ford. But I got an O2 sensor out. When I got the O2 sensor out, for me, just the check engine light at the beginning, I was like pissing my pants. Right now, with the check engine light, don't give a shit. So I panicked. So I called the guys here, Tire, do you have the O2 sensor? They're like, O2 sensor? They're like, no, we have to order it. How long? 2 weeks. Shit! I went to HSI, they said they found a used one. So I just put it temporarily until the check engine light gone. I installed the Corsa double H pipe with the extreme exhaust. Turns out the 3-inch needs a specific one for the convertible. Okay, the convertibles, if you know, they have what you call an OE brace under the car, and it doesn't twist as well. I put on the exhaust, everything's cool. I came to put the braces, they're like, it doesn't fit, and I'm like, oh my god, and I start to panic. I'm like, okay, what if I hit a bump? It's gonna, So anyway, HSI really helped me out in this one. They're like, and I researched online. Nobody has anything about this. Okay, only me. I've put it exactly how to do it. You have, we put what we call spacers, metal spacers with like really strong bolts, and it just held the car in place. We wrenched them, and it's perfect. Like I could feel it when we put it together. Everything was fine. The only problem with that, it was running a little low. And to be honest with you, I only scraped twice. I went back to the track. Car with the exhaust, with the tune, was a little bit faster, but still not fast enough. Okay. The thing when I searched online, especially with these Mustangs, the 2018, you don't need to do anything to the car. You just need to fill it up with E85. It's the secret sauce. It is the secret sauce. Actually, this is the brand that I got, Blue Frame Racing. Very clean. When I tested it out, It's very clean. It's 85%, and the rest is all. As soon as I added the E85, I started to see difference in the car. 100%. Stock injectors, everything was the same. Fuel system, the fuel system, I think they have 16. You can get away with it. You can get away with it. So we put the E85, started to get faster. The only thing with my car, I had 20-inch rims. You know, I removed all of that. I got the Raystar drag wheels with 305s, 45 nice walls. I put them in the back. I had an issue with that too. The guy I bought the tires from, they're Mickey Thompsons. The tires were defected. Okay. The flat spot, I went back to the guy. He's like, those tires are not cheap, by the way. Those Mickey Thompson tires, 305s, you're talking about like 1,500 dirhams minimum. So I bought them. So that's 3,000 dirhams. Yeah? I told him they're defective. He's like, there's no way. He told me, what you got to do, it's very simple. Do a burnout. Do a burnout and it will level up. I don't know much about it's my first drag wheels. Maybe he's right, okay? But to me, it didn't make sense. So I went out the street. I did in a safe place. I did a very small burnout, headed towards Sheikh Zayed, and at 100, 120, the car, I was side to side. I went back to the place. They told me that the Raystar wheel, there's a defect, and the tire itself has a defect, a flat spot. Called the guy. He's like, it's not my problem. So anyway, I went to Traction and Control, and I told him I need these tires. He's like, no problem. They're based out of Abu Dhabi. He texted me, very professional guys. He delivered them all the way to my house, and he told me, try these out. We tried them. The tires were okay. One had a flat spot. He's like, no problem. Send it back. I'm going to send you a new one. He got me the new, so I got the new set of tires, but I had to pay double for it. And the wheel, the Raystar wheel, I got it fixed at the tire shop. From all these defects, the car started to get a lot faster. Okay, and my mission on naturally aspirated with this GT is to beat the HellCat, stock HellCat. I want to beat that HellCat, 707 horsepower, exactly. Everybody, man, you're a convertible, you're heavy, all that shit, and everybody asks me, why do you buy a convertible? Make fun of it all the time. I really don't give a shit. I don't know why I bought it. I wouldn't buy it again, but if I had to do the first time, I would. You're unique, you know? So I got the drag pack at the back. I got the skinnies in the front on the naturally aspirated. Skinny, they're 18 by 5. So they're like this, half the weight of the original stock ones. I removed I gutted the whole car. So I removed the door panels, the seats, the carpets, everything. Okay, and I'm on a mission. I have to gap the HellCat. So I got in the car, and everybody was like, "Yeah, it's bullshit." We went to the Auto Drome. You should have seen the first HellCat that was gapped, like this. It was like, no, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. Okay, and then we did it again. He jumped, but when he jumped, he took off. So it was exactly almost the same power as the HellCat, not the same power, just same speed. So for me, I was so happy when the first time I did it. So I thought it was maybe a fluke. So I said, let's try it with another HellCat. Tried it with another HellCat. Tried it with another HellCat, and it was the same result, except for one HellCat, which I couldn't pass because he was always jumping. So yeah, that's where it is. The Mustang is now. Right now, the Mustang, from everything that I've did, I put it back to stock. I just want to see what I'm going to do with it next. But it was a fun ride for me at that time to go from air filter all the way to full bolt on with the E85, with all this stuff, I have no idea how to do it here. But I learned a lot from this car. The Mustang, I learned a lot that it's a car will teach you a lot. And when you put these bolt-ons, it makes a huge difference, huge difference.